All right, man, peace. So as most of you brothers know, at the end of this up-and-coming NBA regular season, there are going to be a bevy of NBA teams competing with one another for what may shape up to be the greatest NBA free agency class of all time. And one of the more understated free agents is going to be Mr. Klay Thompson, who in my view may be just as valuable, if not even more valuable, to the continuance of the Golden State run than even Kevin Durant. Because I think that Kevin Durant may be someone that they can replace down the line. I'm not sure if they can replace a Klay Thompson down the line with what he's able to bring to the table. His toughness, the way that he's able to play multiple positions defensively. Now, we know what Kevin Durant brings to the table. I'm not trying to say that Kevin Durant is not a better player than Klay Thompson or not more valuable, but to that team, what Klay Thompson brings is irreplaceable because he stretches the floor off the basketball. So anyway, they're going to talk about it. I'm going to chime in.
This being a longer-term dynasty, are the contractual situations facing the Warriors in regard to both Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson. Durant can opt out next summer. Thompson, of course, is a free agent outright next summer.
And once again, let's all please remember, they won a championship without Kevin Durant. They had Klay Thompson. They have yet to win a championship without Klay Thompson. I've seen that man, Klay Thompson, come up in some of the most crucial moments when they needed him. Of course, the one season that they did not win the championship in 2016, it may have been one of the most clutch performances that I can ever remember seeing as an NBA viewer in Game 6 when Klay Thompson had that huge performance in Oklahoma City. So he's pivotal. Once again, I'm pretty sure that if you ask Bob Myers, of course they want to keep Kevin Durant. But that Klay Thompson acquisition is crucial. That's crucial for them. Because in a roundabout way, I mean, hey, if Kevin Durant leaves, they might even bring on a Kawhi Leonard and then maybe even try to re-sign DeMarcus Cousins. Who knows? There are a lot of things that Golden State can do. But I guarantee you, on their hierarchical list of who to keep and who to let go, Klay Thompson and Kevin Durant are neck and neck.
Next summer, here's Klay with Roz.
Klay, it's kind of crazy to believe that you, Steph, and Draymond are now going into your 7th year playing together.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy. Because I remember Draymond's rookie year.
What is that journey like coming to this point now?
Feeling a little older, not old, but wiser, a little wiser as well. And
I'm sure you do feel wiser. You know what type of weed to hit to knock you out for the night now. You didn't quite know what type of weed to smoke to knock you out for the whole night back when you were a rookie.
And
allegedly.
And just we've accumulated a lot of memories together, and there's many more coming.
How do you keep it fresh? I mean, it's kind of...
Yo, Klay on the low, he talked the most shit of anybody on Golden State, man. Klay Thompson talks a hell of a lot of shit, man.
I mean, it's kind of like a marriage at this point. You know, how do you keep it...
Yeah, a lot of...
Klay Thompson, like, don't use the M word around me. Don't use the M word here. Marriage, what is that?
A lot of familiarity. You get used to it, so you kind of take it for granted, but we don't take it for granted at all. It's just hard to do, especially to win championships and to sustain that level of play. And luckily for us, we have the experience to know what it takes to stay hungry. It's just as simple as knowing how lucky we are to play basketball for a living. That's what honestly I think keeps all of us able to come here and have fun and represent the Warriors.
That's a very good point.
I'm just curious about the mindset. You have an opportunity now to potentially go for a three-peat. How do you step into that? Is it at the top of mind right now, or do you kind of wait till the end of the season, pace yourself?
No, it's always on our minds. The great ones set great expectations, and there's only been so many teams in the history of the NBA that have a three-peat.
This year is going to be pivotal for the Golden State Warriors. Once again, if they win the championship this season, they join one of a very few teams that have won 3 straight. And they'll also join the Boston Celtics of the 1960s as the only other team to win 4 championships in 5 years.
And to be in that conversation, it's pretty special.
And isn't it amazing? The one team that will not have won the championship will have been the 73-win team.
It's our turn to go out and execute and, cement ourselves one of the greater dynasties in the sports history. So it's going to be a long year. It feels like it just ended. yesterday with the championship, but we're ready to start on another journey.
This is now 4 straight seasons where the offseason is short. Does that start to add up as far as the physical and mental?
Nope, you get used to it. We still get plenty of time off, more time than the common job as far as 9 to 5. So
Good for you for understanding that, Klay Thompson. And at the end of the day, I'm not even quite sure if Klay is 30 yet. I think he's only 28 or 29. So he should still be fresh as a daisy. They should be ready to go. All their guys are around 30, 29, 28 years old. They still have a good 4 or 5 years left of competing for championships. So they cannot even allow themselves to think that they're tired.
So you still got to look at it that way. We still get a summer, and we're very lucky for that. And you want to have a short summer just because it's so gratifying playing those months of May and June.
You can tell Klay was raised right. The man does not complain about bullshit. He does not conform to the victimization mentality, all this nonsense about how tired he should be. He's making $20 million a year to play basketball. He's making another $20 million a year to endorse sneakers. He gets 3 months off. What the hell should he have to complain about?
May and June, and everyone's at home watching you. And I know guys who are traded in a heartbeat, so I do not mind a short summer at all.
Good for you, sir.
I remember one summer with you in Brazil for the Olympics, and you had the opportunity.
Klay is like, hey, chill. Don't put that out there on TV.
The opportunity to be teammates with DeMarcus Cousins. So what did you already learn about playing with him then that will help inform you now?
Man's got a competitive fire to him.
Man also knows where to find some good weed. I mean, that's the best part. That's what I was really happy about when they signed him. I said, wow, I finally got somebody who knows how to find some good shit. Yippee. Allegedly.
He can do it all. He can, for his position, he can definitely do it all. Whether it's, score from the outside, dominate on the block, rebound, push the tempo. So I'm excited. I can't believe we got DeMarcus. He adds a whole new dimension to our team. And
he does add a whole new dimension to that team. It's going to be the first time that they have a dominant, skilled big man like that.
And he's also just good to be around. He's good for, he's just good for the morale of the team, too. He's a funny guy.
Yeah, he's got all of that. And for you, it's funny. We haven't even played a game this season, but people are already talking about what.
Who the hell is we, Roscoe Woody? I mean, we haven't even played a game this season. They have not played a game yet this season.
Talking about what might happen with you at the end of the season. And I know you're focused on this year. So all I want to know is, what are the priorities for you as a basketball player and for Klay to feel happy on a team? What do you care about?
I care about some good weed, nice beachfront property where I can smoke my weed. Let me get back to you.
What do you care about?
Winning is obviously at the top of that list. Winning. When you do that, everything kind of falls into place. So as long as you win.
What that basically translates to is the Golden State Warriors are basically going to have to shit on Klay Thompson for him to even consider leaving that franchise.
It can mask a lot of things. And when it comes to selecting a franchise, I haven't even got there yet. I've only known one my whole life. That's the Golden State Warriors. And for me, it would be doing myself a disservice if I had my mind on free agency. So all I really care about right now is,
The media is going to be doing their best to try to split the Golden State Warriors up, though. They're going to be in Klay Thompson's ear. They're going to be in Kevin Durant's ear all season. You guys should leave. You're not getting enough shots, things of that nature, because they're going to try to open things up for their boo thing, LeBron James.
Taking that three-peat. And like I said, if you win, everything else will fall into place.
Thank you, Klay. Good to see you.
No problem. Good to see you. Go Dubs.
Go Dubs. Go weed. We'll see what happens with Mr. Klay Thompson. I do believe that he's going to end up re-signing with the Golden State Warriors. So peace.